Ay, Shannon.
VJ Mark, ba't parang may problema ka na naman?
Shannon, kasi gusto ko sana mag-business. For example, restaurant.
Okay.
Kaso iniisip ko agad sa utak ko, saan naman ako kukuha ng supplies? For example, yung chicken, yung mga sauce, saan naman ako hahanap nun? Tapos, gusto ko may kalidad. So, baka may kakilala ka, VJ Shannon. Kanina pa ako naghahanap dito sa
yes,
Facebook.
VJ Mark. Kasi, alam mo, may kaibigan ako na meron din siyang kakilalang pwedeng mag-invest or pwedeng magbigay sa'yo ng supply, di ba? Kaya naman, wag na natin itong patagalin,
Ay,
VJ.
sige, VJ
Yes,
Shannon.
VJ Mark.
Okay.
Papakilala ko na sa'yo dito
sa
Coffee House Chat Behind the Notes Season 2! I'm your VJ Shannon.
I'm your VJ Mark.
At ito ang
Coffee House Chat
Behind the Notes. Ayan, VJ Mark, di ba sabi ko nga sa'yo kanina, meron akong ipapakilala sa'yo na, di ba kasi gusto mo nga mag-business. Ayan. Kaya naman sa mga kabuwisenyo at kabuwisenya natin dyan, hindi na natin to patatagalin pa at ipapakilala ko na ang guest natin ngayon at walang iba kundi si Mr. Jason De La Rosa. Ayan.
Hi.
Hello po.
Sir.
Kamusta po, Sir Jason?
Oh, okay naman. And thank you for inviting me to sa Coffee House Chat.
Yes po. Baka po may mga gusto po kayong batiin na family, friends. Ayan po, dito po sa camera natin.
Ayan, andito kasama ko yung asawa ko sa anak ko, si Gay, tsaka si Gabby. And of course, all my partners and my friends in the industry. Yan. Manood kayo.
Ayan, Sir Jason, bago po tayo mag-start, kasi kanina si VJ Mark, gusto niya daw po mag-business ng restaurant. Eh, sakto po, kayo po ay, tama po ba, nagsusupply ng mga, katulad po sa kanya, chicken po, ganun po?
Yeah, tama yun. No? So, we have this business called Okane Ventures. And ano kami, commissary as a service. Di ba mga restaurants usually, kunyari, marami silang branches. Kailangan nila ng commissary para mag-deliver ng mga ano. So, yung mga starting businesses, hindi na nila kailangan mag-build ng kitchen, or central kitchen or commissary. So, kami na yung gumagawa.
Ay, wow.
Oo.
So, para po siya ba siyang package? For example, pag ginawa yung kitchen, meron na rin kasamang mga raw.
Yes,
like yung meats.
Yes, from sourcing ng raw all the way to cooking. No? So, even mga food, no, that can last for 1 year na packaged, no, kaya namin i-produce yun, manufacture. So, iso-store na lang ng, kunyari, convenience store. They just need to store the food.
Yes po.
Pero syempre, VJ Mark, bago tayo magpatuloy, tanungin natin yung buhay ni Mr. Jason De La Rosa. Yes, yung ano ba, yung, sino nga ba si Mr. Jason De La Rosa?
Okay, so, I'm 20 plus years na ako, no, entrepreneur or business. Never ako nagkaroon ng boss. Ang sinabi ko nga sa libro ko, no, na I never submitted a single resume in my life. No. Nung third year college ako, nag-start na ako ng negosyo, ay draw ako ng sarili kong greeting cards. Hindi na uso ngayon eh.
Yes.
No? Huwag niyo i-reveal ang age ko dito. Okay, so nag-drawing ako ng greeting cards. No? So ako mismo nag-drawing, ako mismo nagpa-print, ako mismo nagbenta. So ng mga classmate, gano'n. No? So uso pa kasi yung mga greeting cards. Now, that was the first time nagka-deal ako with the retail store. I don't know if you remember those stores na Giftgate and ano ba mga age ninyo? Sorry,
parang yung based dun sa sinabi ni Sir Jason, hindi ko ma-recap kung may nakita pa akong ganon this year.
Wala na. kung magsasend ka ng greetings, chat na lang.
Chat
diba?
na lang.
Wala na.
Ano na lang.
Oo, through digital. No? So, doon ako nag-start. Pero that's where I learned how to delegate. No? Kasi, sabi ko sa sarili ko, how do I scale this up? Paano ko papalakihin tong negosyo na to? No? Ako lang mismo nagdo-drawing. So, ang ginawa ko, pumunta ako dun sa art club nung school.
Opo.
Sabi ko, sige, I'll pay you 500 pesos per design. No? Eh sila, mga students eh.
Yes,
So, sige, drawing sila per design. Per design that I pay 500, I can replicate to 2,000 cards. No? Because same design, 2,000 cards. So, that's where I learned about how to scale a business. No? Like, in our case now, sa negosyo namin, isang recipe, pwedeng it becomes thousands and thousands of orders per day. Diba? No? So, doon ako nag-umpisa. So, entrepreneur for all my life, but also a music producer in my 20s.
Pwede po kayo mag-sample? Wag po muna.
Hindi ako kumakanta. Pro-produce lang. So, nasa behind the scenes lang ako. No?
Nagkaroon po ba kayo ng band before?
Yes, but I was the guitarist. No? So, I had the band we signed with, again, hindi nyo na alam to, Dyna Records. No? So, so 1990s, no? I was already doing that. But then, yung mga band members ko, sila they had double majors, alam mo, in school and everything. So, hindi nag-flourish yung band. But, nag-produce din ako ng mga songs.
Music producer din.
Now, nasa Spotify yung mga ibang kanta.
Wow! May pangalan po ba or album sa Spotify?
Yeah, oo. If you search Joy and Bevs there, I produced the dalawang artists, yung kulang na kanta.
Opo.
Yun, right now it has, I think, 2 million streams already.
Streams?
Yeah, 2 million streams.
So, sir, regarding naman po doon sa, as a business owner and sa family, how do you balance po ito?
Okay, so my take on that is you can never try to balance business and family. Actually, kung ako nga masusunod, gusto ko nga imbalance eh. Gusto ko nga 80% family, 20% sa work, you know. And as you age kasi, you want to go as closer and closer to the imbalanced life, no?
Yes,
Mas personal life na yung alagaan mo rather than the work life,
yes,
no? So I always say na parang ngayon, this is considered a work they're here with me, no? So you try to imbalance. So that's what my take on it. Kasi alam mo, you can never balance life, you know. It's always something will come up that is unexpected.
Yes,
And if you try to balance it, you'll go crazy, no?
Yes, tama.
So there's a way, actually in the book, there's a way for you to, you know, go through your business life and your personal life para hindi ka masyadong stress sa buhay, no?
Pero po, Sir Jason, ano po ba yung naging degree nyo po? Nung sa college po, may connection din po ba siya sa pagbi-business nyo po?
Yeah, in a way meron. So it's MIS in Ateneo, which is Management Information Systems. And it's a combination of management and computer science. So I learned the IT part, the digital part, as well as the management part. But when I was young, I started to code, gumawa ng program at around 8 years old. No? So, ginagawa ko lang, punta ako sa library, tapos nag-code ako, sarili ko, no? So, kung yung pamilya ko, hindi nila alam saan kakain eh. Every Saturday, saan ba tayo kakain? So, I created my very first program. No? I created a program wherein it will choose kung saan kami kakain for that Saturday. Automated siya. So, imagine mo, that was 1980s. Kumbaga, I was already into AI. Well, yeah. So, yun yung first, ko on talagang my love for digital. Digital
Pero
businesses.
po, dito po sa libro, pwede nyo po ba sa aming explain kung ano po yung laman netong libro po na ito?
Okay, so, my book is called The Practical Entrepreneur. Aside from yung lahat ng experience ko sa buhay, yung lessons, kasi alam mo, I never had a boss, diba? So, I learned everything the hard way failures after failures as how do I get back to it. Ako lang eh, di ba? Siyempre, nagkaroon ako ng mentors, nagkaroon ako ng mga nakausap ko yung mga successful businessmen. So I put everything in this book, including yung mga different kumbaga different concepts na natutunan ko while doing business, no. So very practical ways, not non-technical, not complicated, parang conversation style lang yung book na to. And most importantly, every chapter dito sa book na to talagang rooted in scriptures, no. Ibig sabihin every chapter, kasi lahat ng matutunan mo nasa Biblia naman eh. No, all the concepts and everything. So, like, about being hardworking, about measuring before you enter a business, lahat nandun eh. So, lahat ng concepts na yan, in-integrate ko sa libro. No? So, this is not just a business book. It's also a spiritually guided business book.
Ay, ang ganda ng book ni Sir Jason. So, excited na akong mabasa itong nilalaman na to.
Pagtapos na ito, VJ Mark. Ayan, so sa mga kabuwisenyo at kabuwisenya po natin, magko-coffee break lang po muna kami dito sa Coffee House Chat Behind the Nose. At magbabalik kami mga kabuwisenyo at kabuwisenya. Abangan nyo lang po kami, di ba?
Diyan lang po kayo.
Yes, coffee break po muna tayo, Sir Jason.
Cash is fleeting, yet spending for experiences lasts a lifetime. We offer visa assistance, ticketing, insurance, and accommodation for your personal and business needs. It was great, no glitches, just arrive tonight, our client said. So do you want to experience that type of fast and secure flight for you and your family? Book yours now with Fly Travel Express. Fly fast with delight.
At nagbabalik po muli ang
Coffee House Chat Behind the Nose. Ayan, mga kabuwisenyo at kabuwisenyo, ipagpapatuloy na natin yung usapan. Yes, at Sir Jason, kasi naalala ko po nung na-interview po ako nila Coach Ayet nung pandemic pa po that time, and then through live session po siya, nabanggit po dun yung bounce back. Ano po bang meron sa bounce back nung time nung pandemic po?
Okay, so nung pandemic kasi nakita ko na the SMEs or yung small to medium enterprises, sila yung parang nangailangan ng tulong that time. Kasi close lahat eh, no?
Yes, opo.
So I created this, Facebook group lang siya. Akala ko nga 50 people lang at the most, no, na mga friends na sige magtulungan-tulungan tayo, mag-isip tayo anong gagawin natin. Yung mga business industry people, no, like si RJ, mamaya guest niyo rin. But nung ni-create ko yung group, nag-post ako and everything, nagulat ako na pagising ko sa umaga, parang 20,000 ang nag-join ng group. Sabi ko, bakit ganito? So, in-add ko sila lahat. Hindi naman ako magaling mag-moderate ng Facebook group eh, no? So, in-add ko sila lahat, no? So every day nadadagdagan 5,000, 10,000, mga gano'n, no? Sabi ko, teka lang, ano na to parang ang dami talaga kailangan ng tulong, no? Ang daming lost during the So I called the Bounce Back Philippines, no? Para it's a sort of a hope given to mga SMEs to help them bounce back from the pandemic.
Yes.
So yun na, tuloy-tuloy na yun, no? So we were able to cut the long story short, nakatulong kami sa napakaraming SMEs, free webinars from experts, no? Even from abroad, not just here. Tapos, the total amount of donations as a group that we gave was around 200 million pesos. So, we rallied all the businesses together also to help the hospitals. Kasi yung mga businesses, ang daming connection yan eh, network. So, everyone helped each other. Kailangan ng alcohol dito, kailangan ng ganito. So, ang bilis ng action. Kasi suppliers nandyan eh. Logistics nandyan, everything nandyan. So, sinong pwede dito? So, nagkaroon na ng teams, nagkaroon na ng organized group instead of just FB. May nag-donate ng logo, may nag-donate ng lahat. So, that's how Bounce Back grew during the pandemic.
Ano po yung mga naging challenges nyo po that time?
Well,
Kasi syempre, pandemic po siya, di ba?
Oo, so definitely logistics, no? Or syempre yung everything has been done from the house, eh. No? So hindi nagkikita lahat ng tao. So even yung distribution ng mga goods, difficult 'yun, no? So nangyari, I had a restaurant business, diba, at that time din, that it was fully converted to a distribution hub for mga alcohol, so doon dumadaan lahat. And then pati yung cooking ng food supplies for nurses, doon din niluluto lahat, parang gano'n. So fully converted. So ang dami din propose na, yung kitchen ko pwede, yung restaurant ko pwede mga. So naging bayanihan spirit talaga. So doon ako na-inspire na lahat ng gagawin ko sa buhay, no, from now on, sabi ko, dapat may impact sa mga tao. So lahat ng mga negosyo na nisa-start ko ngayon, dapat magkaroon ng impact sa tao na business or non-business, pwede, or even environment. So I recently invested in a company na impact naman is environment.
So what do you mean by that po? Like parang sa mga containers ba?
Well, actually, I invested in a company called Bambuhay. No, if you're familiar.
Bambuhay.
So we manufacture toothbrush made of bamboo.
Okay.
Tapos sa loob ng toothbrush may 3 seeds siya.
3 seeds.
So pagkatapos mo mag-toothbrush, after 3 months, ibabaon mo na lang sa lupa 'yon. Magiging puno 'yon. Yung toothbrush, no? So we sell that to companies, we sell that to para yung mga employees nila, after they use the toothbrush, they deposit it doon sa isang container. Then mag-tree planting na sila after. Parang ganun. Kasi sasaksak lang nila yung tapos magiging seedling na siya, tapos pwede na nililipat yun. Tapos may toothbrush na nakano. It will, it's made of, everything's made of bamboo.
Yes po.
So, yun yung mga types of projects that I like.
Ang galing na tumahan naman ako doon.
Mukha nga, VJ Mark.
Kasi, since, syempre sabihin natin na nature lover, Gen Z, millennial, or other generation
diba, parang ikaw, VJ Mark, nature lover po kasi si VJ Mark.
Yes, mahilig po kasi ako sa halaman. Kaya natutuwa ako kasi yung ganyang, kunyari, toothbrush lang. May isip ko pa ba yun, yung toothbrush, pwedeng lagyan ng buto para pag tinapon mo,
gusto mo din ba bumili kay Mr. Jason?
Why not?
Yes.
Mag-invest.
Yes, itatanim natin sa XDT.
Bambuhay.
Buhay.
Apa. Ay, di ka rin naman po, sir, sa XDT. Paano niyo po siya nakilala?
Syempre, kay Coach Ayet, no? Na-collaborate ko si Coach Ayet nung pandemic also. So, gumawa rin kami ng mga ganitong shows, eh. We attended a lot of the webinars also. Siyempre, when you say XDT.
Ay, yes.
Subok po talaga.
Subok.
So, alam niyo na, pagdating sa mga taxes, accounting, legal advisory, meron din tayong compensation benefits sa mga mag-i-start pa lang din ng mga businesses, yung mga empleyado nyo, or even yourself na wala pang benefits. Kailangan nyo yan. So, estate planning, meron din kami.
Yes, tama.
Flight travel, meron din sa mga
yung mga gustong lumipad netong sa December, call FTX.
Yes, FTX. So, sagot namin kayo dito sa XDT and
yes.
Company.
Nabanggit din kanina habang VJ Mark na bago tayo magsimula, merong business na bago si Mr. Jason De La Rosa. Ano po ba yung business po na yun?
Okay, so, hindi naman siya bago. We have 2 branches already. No? It's a coffee shop, WhatsApp Coffee ang pangalan niya. Pero ang difference niya is we're trying to experiment on it, no? So the third one we're opening, the branch, very soon, no? It will be cashierless, no? So you're actually talking to an artificial intelligence. Normal conversation na kukunin niya yung order mo, alam niya kung pagbalik mo, kasi nagko-converse ka, no? Pagbalik mo, kilala ka niya, so alam niya na may allergy ka pala dito. Alam niya, so huwag ka mag-order ng ganyan, sasabihin niya sa'yo. O kaya, 50% sugar ka lang, di ba? So it will recognize you. So it collects data about you as you converse with it. So pagbalik mo, kilala ka niya. Parang, uy, pang 5th time mo na dito, bigyan kita 10% discount, sasabihin ng AI sa'yo. So we're going to do that as a pilot, and then nasa likod lahat ng barista hindi mo makikita. So, the order taking, the payment, and lalabas na lang yung, oh, you're number 156, wait for your order. So, may lalabas na lang na kape doon. Doon sa ano. So, we're experimenting on that on the third branch coming soon. And we're hoping na kung successful to, this can be replicated to hotel industry, resort industry, the other industries, no?
Yes.
And AI kasi, it's all about data, no? If you say AI naman, there's nothing really special. They're just using the word artificial intelligence. But basically, it's just using data in order to simulate intelligence. Hindi naman talaga siya matalino. No? It was just programmed. But yun, hopefully, it will teach many industries, no, to use data in their businesses.
Ayan. So, meron po ba kayong mga personal challenges or personal inspirations po pagdating po sa business nyo po?
Personal inspirations?
Apo.
Well, ako, I always, ever since Bounce Back, it's really impact. No? I call myself, I like to call myself as an impact entrepreneur. Kasi lahat ng mga ininvestan ko or iniisip ko, dapat somehow meron siyang contribution to a certain so that's what inspires me to build and innovate.
So parang yun yung core values ng Bounce Back tsaka ni Sir Jason.
Yes.
Like since pandemic, marami talagang nawalan ng trabaho, nawalan ng mga businesses, but yung Bounce Back, nag-boom talaga siya. Nandun yung kapit busy na organisasyon na hindi nila hinayaan lumubog talaga yung mga entrepreneur pagdating sa small medium enterprises. With the help of Bounce Back and Sir Jason, natulungan niya pa. At isa pa, hindi lang siya, marami ang gustong tumulong, pangkalahatan. Di ba?
Yes, VJ Mart. Kaya naman sa mga kabuwisenyo at kabuwisenyo natin dyan, alam ko pong nabitin kayo sa usapan namin with Mr. Jason De La Rosa. Kaya naman mga kabuwisenyo at kabuwisenyo, magbabalik kami muli dito sa Coffee House Chat Behind the Notes. Magka-coffee break lang po muna ulit kami.
Kailan po kayo?
Yes, VJ Mart.
At nagbabalik po muli ang Coffee House Chat Behind the Notes.
Ayan, so VJ Mark, pwede na natin
So, VJ Shannon, so ang tanong ko kay Sir Jason, meron po ba or meron po bang turning point before mag-boom yung Bounce Back or sa sarili nyo po? O parang sad story na nangyari.
Yes, kasi di ba nakita natin sa story ni Mr. Jason De La Rosa, more on successful.
Yes, successful. Oo, nakakatawa.
Yeah. Well, actually, sa buhay ng isang entrepreneur, ang daming failures, no? So, it's really about endurance. So, there was a time in my life na, diba, I started when I was 21 years old.
Apo.
Well, fresh out of college, diba?
Yes,
and then, 22 pa lang, I earned my first M na 1 million already. Straight out of college, no? 1.7 yun eh. Then, tuloy-tuloy I sold my first company when I was 25 years old. No? But, there was a success story there. Pero, hindi nakikita ng mga tao yung behind the scenes na nangyari doon. No? That, I was betrayed by partners. There was a time na I don't have any money for a haircut. Even a haircut, no? So during that time when you're really that down, so you begin to ask already, no? But malaking bagay yung you ask God for help.
Yes.
So you pray for ano. So I remember that time in my early 20s na I think it's also in my book that I had to really pray, no? And parang sabi ko, bakit ganon? I earned my first million and everything was going well. But why am I sleeping on the office floor, trying to fix things? And why I don't even have money to have a haircut? I have to ask my parents, I need a haircut already. No, so, yun yung turning point na sabi ko, wait, I have to do something. No, it's really about an entrepreneur kasi after the endurance, it's what's the action you need to take in order to get out of that.
Yes,
no? Yun. So, there was that turning point in my life, in my early 20s.
So, kahit, before mag-come up ng bounce back, tapos mag-boom si Sir De La Rosa. Naka-experience din pala siya ng mga ganong downside. So, every successful, meron talagang challenges na failure na na hinaharap natin, di ba, VJ Shannon? So, Sir De La Rosa, ano naman po yung key takeaways nyo sa mga manonood natin na magustong mag-business sa mga new businesses?
Lalo na po sa mga katulad po naming millennials.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, marami, no? Alam ko, konti lang oras natin. No? But number one, kung may gusto akong i-advise sa mga entrepreneurs, number one, don't be affected by social media. Kasi ang entrepreneurs, nakikita nila yung peers nila, uy, successful na, uy, may bagong sasakyan, uy, may ganon. No? So one of the things I observed is once you get hooked to that, yung success mo never mo ma-realize sa sarili mo dahil palaging may mas magaling than you. No? So make sure na you follow your own path lang. No? Kung ano lang yung that will make you happy in life. Yun lang yung vision mo. Kung meron mga ibang nagpapakita na sa social media na ganito, wag mo nang sundan. I mean, always follow your own path. And entrepreneurship is endurance. No? Ibig sabihin, kailangan you should, pag may storm na dumating, kailangan magtiis ka. No? So I always have there's this scripture, Psalms 55:22, which is throw or cast your burdens to God, no, and He will support you and sustain you, and yun yung isang scripture that will really sustain yourself. Na lahat ng burden, kasi I used to do this when I was young, when I was having problems, yung stress. Pag upo ka sa computer ko, yung may action ako na pinupush ko from my shoulder yung burden. So before I start, kinakausap ko ang Diyos, tapos I throw all my burdens to you, then I throw it in the air lang. You do that action, then parang ang gaan na ng buong araw mo. No? And Jeremiah 10:23 says that man's ways are not his own. Hindi mo hawak ang ang paglalakad mo dito sa mundo. Okay, so you have to leave it to God if there are times where you cannot carry. And I think that's what sustained me in most of my years as an entrepreneur.
Gusto ko yung sinabi ni Sir Jason na yan. Kasi yung burden talaga, yan yung nakakasira sa mental, physical and social health ng isang tao. Tapos pag nagpa-apekto ka pa sa social media, so hindi ka makapag-focus sa path mo kasi masiisipin mo yung negativity na nakikita mo tsaka naririnig mo. Yung sinabi ni Sir De La Rosa, sa katulad nating youth and millennial, makakatulong talaga yun mag-focus sa path natin. Mano yung after nito? May rest na, why na, di ba?
Yes, tama, Ayan, so Mr. Jason De La Rosa, baka po pwede nyo sabihin sa mga kabuwisenyo at kabuwisenyo po natin kung saan po makikita yung Facebook page nyo or eto pong libro kung saan po sila pwede makakuha or ano po yung mga contact details nyo po. Ayan po.
Okay, so my book, available siya for online delivery. No? So you can go to the website jasondelarosa.com. Walang Y, jasondelarosa.com. Or just visit Facebook, may page ako doon. Jason De La Rosa din. Hanapin nyo na lang. And you can message anytime.
Yes, ayan. So, thank you so much po, Mr. Jason De La Rosa. Ayan, sa time na binigay mo po sa amin. At syempre sa mga kabuwisenyo at kabuwisenya po natin dyan. Ayan, so sa mga kabuwisenyo at kabuwisenya po natin dyan, maraming salamat po ulit sa patuloy na pag-antabay dito po sa TV Maria ng Coffee House Chat. Tsaka syempre po sa TV Maria, huwag niyo pong kakalimutang i-follow, i-like, i-subscribe na rin po yung YouTube channel nila. At ganun din po sa Coffee House Chat, XDT and Company, Flight Travel Express, Prof. Sai, Coach Ayet, and syempre ANI Consulting sa Facebook page. Wag niyo pong kakalimutan. Kaya naman sa kabuwisenyo at kabuwisenya po natin, I'm your VJ Shannon.
I'm your VJ Mark. At ito ang Coffee House Chat Behind the Nose. Leading with purpose, guided by values.
Ayan,
thank you so much po, Sir Jason. Ang dami po namin natutunan.